out as the telling individual today.
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And we're underway. Marmoush. Trezeguet. Lovely bit of skill. Trezeguet. Showing good feet. That has been knocked clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Taremi. Out to the right. Now it's Godos. Oh, that's nice. Delivered with swing. He can get that clear. And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, this looks sharp. Caught offside that time. And it's hoisted clear. It's run loose here. And here's Marmoush. That's going to go a long way. Oh, sweet feet. Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a ball! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Marmoush. Over to the left. Oh, some tackle that. That's really well manoeuvred. Looks to the other side. Trezeguet. And here's Mohamed Salah. Taremi. And they can counter here. Taremi played out to the left flank. Turns and goes back. He's cut it out. Trezeguet. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Salah, and he shoots! Missed by a fraction. Trezeguet goes forward. Hosseini. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, easy pickings there. Spread out to the left. Well read, nice interception. Hosseini, that's been drilled forward. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Trezeguet looking to get on the end of this. Taremi chasing after it. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's played forward. That had too much on it. Godos. And here's Taremi. Chooses to go back. And that was very necessary.
Iran. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Trezeguet. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Salah crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. Godos. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mohamed Salah. Aim forwards. Well, nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Clears it away. And they've got rid. And the shot! And the goal! 2-1 He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's played forward, and it's Salah. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Calmly anticipates. And here's Taremi. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, it's come loose. Godos. And here's Taremi. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. And the keeper has it. And it's Salah. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Marmoush. Played into space. Trezeguet. And he's there to clear it. Back in once more. And the counter is on. Now that's well seen too. Pinged towards the front line. That is lovely. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That has been knocked clear. Taremi. Always onto this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. He is just caressing the ball. It's Salah!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And he goes cross-field.
Egypt have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Iran cannot keep hold of the ball. Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Trezeguet. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong. Taremi, now he's off and running. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Marmoush really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Marmoush. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Godos.
Marmoush really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Godos. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And he's there to clear it. And he thumps it clear. Godos. Played with finesse. Lovely feet. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Taremi. Chance! He's delivered all right. And it's Iran who take the lead.
Iran, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Iran have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Clearly not happy with that. Godos. Godos. That's good play. A chance to play it in. And here's Taremi. Is there any support? He goes for a shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Iran are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Trezeguet is onto it in a flash. And it's played forward.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lofted upfield. Hosseini moved on forwards. Taremi looks to get on the end of this. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. Clears it away. Trezeguet, gently done. Godos. That's tidy. And that's it. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's shifting through the gears here. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he decides to cross it. And he's there to clear it. It's a quick ball upfield. Out to the left it goes. Trezeguet gets into a good position. Time to deliver. And it's Salah. And here's Marmoush. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Back to within one. Interesting. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Marmoush demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Moved on forwards. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Trezeguet. And here's Marmoush. Spread out to the left. Trezeguet. Oh, that's neat. Mohamed Salah. Clears it away. And that's a good ball. And here's Marmoush. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Mohamed Salah. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? That's a throw. Here it is, crossed in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Long ball looking to counter. And he's heaved it away. Tries to get it clear. Moved on forwards. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, such a clever touch. Out towards the flank. Now here's the delivery. And back out and shoots! Gets it away. Over to the left. Now it's Trezeguet. Can he deliver? Played into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Taremi looks to get on the end of this. He's on it, can he get away? Taremi. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that looks a good ball through. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. Godos. Taremi. Nice control. Spread out to the left. Godos takes the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Marmoush. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. Marmoush! That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Deftly away. Out to the left it goes. Trezeguet crosses it in.
I think those reactions say...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Egypt really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Tries a measured ball. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Here comes another cross. Moved on forwards. Godos. Aimed in towards... It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the pass is intercepted. Could move up a gear here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mohamed Salah. Marmoush. Now it's Taremi. Godos. Marmoush. Trezeguet. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Trezeguet, and he's managed to get free. Looking for a corner. And that has been cleared. Egypt can try it again now. Oh, what a climb! Cleared without complication. Delivered across. That has been knocked clear. Tries to cross. Gets his head on it! It's there! Egypt are level. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Trezeguet. Spread out to the left. Now that's well seen too. Thinks one through. Godos. Cleared away. Oh, good spread. Crossed into the middle.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And it's played forward. Taremi looks to get on the end of this. Trezeguet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmoush. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Taremi. Godos. Goes for the shot!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Salah. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's really well manoeuvred. Salah, played out to the right. I think that's offside, yes it is. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Short changes him with that pass.
Have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
That's a little off target. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. And here's Marmouche. And Marmouche! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Out to the right. And it's played forward. And here's Taremi. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Marmouche, played out wide. And here's Marmouche. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's had a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. That's a lovely, neat pass. "60 minutes played. That's really well manoeuvred. It's just beyond his reach. And he won't reach that. Quality ball. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Cuts out the pass. Trezeguet. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Godos. Moved on forwards. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Taremi. Taremi, and he's gone backward here. Godos. And it's played forward. The pass has gone astray. Aim forwards. Clears it away. Trezeguet. Trezeguet. Ambitious ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Does really well to win the ball there. That's very neat. Hit into the middle. Keeper has taken decisive action. Played it again. Godos. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Over to the left. Trezeguet providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Aim forwards. And he's there to clear it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Marmoush. Mohamed Salah. Very nicely done. And now the breakaway. Now it's Taremi. Iran ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's an imaginative pass. Danger averted for now. And here's Marmoush. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. He's gone for it! Wonderful! A finish of true class! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Egypt get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. A heavy challenge. Played towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Trezeguet shifted upfield. And that has been clubbed away. And that has been cleared. And a play for a throw. Iran can make their change now with a break in play.
Substitutions taking place.
That is lovely. Now it's Trezeguet. Now it's Trezeguet. Wins the duel this time. Godos. Driven forward. Taremi is onto it in a flash. And that's too far for anyone. Great run on the overlap here.
Iran really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Trezeguet. Big chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Taremi, now he's off and running. Trezeguet. And here's Marmoush. Out to the left it goes. Good play on the left-hand side here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ball's gone out of play. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That's really well cleared. Now it's Trezeguet. Spread out to the left. Plays it across.
Egypt clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's played into the area. Clears it away. Aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Probing pass.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Egypt surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Taremi. And he has been fouled there. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone direct. Defending of the desperate... Tries a shot! And that could have brought them level.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Forward it goes. That has been cut short. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Marmoush. He's got away. Oh, that's well done. Really robust.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Trezeguet. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Knocks it out wide. Trezeguet. That's tidy. Hit into the middle. Cleared away.
Egypt nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Egypt really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Salah. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Nice physical challenge.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He has found the way through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Up he goes! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That has been knocked clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Marmoush. Out to the left it goes. Himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Clears it away. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Jahanbakhsh. We are into overtime. Well-timed, excellent interception. Jahanbakhsh. And that could set him on his way. Taremi. Needs a quality cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cross. Oh, smashing header! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
That's really well manoeuvred. Marmoush proves too strong. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is a brilliant interception. And that will be the final act. Egypt have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Egypt really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our special